You तुम आ जाओ पहले. My audience right here. Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Alright, I want to talk about a sport called cricket, which is just like baseball, and it's a very popular sport in the world. About 35 different countries play this sport in different formats. Series between countries, World Cup every 4 years, and then minor leagues as well, which is played in the countries basically. It's a very diverse sport. Cricket was actually, came on the scene of on this planet in 16th century, basically in England, and it became England's national sport in the 18th century. When the British Empire expanded themselves and they headed east, the sport followed them, and then it became very popular in Australia, subcontinent, Middle East, Asia, South Africa, as well as Caribbean, West Indies as well. The first international game was played in the 19th century in England. At that time, the sport was very popular. Early 19th century was very popular in England only. But then afterwards, you see a lot of international games in different parts of the world as well. I would like to talk about a little bit about this game. Tell you how the game is played. Each team has 11 players on their roster. There's a format of 20 overs and 50 overs. 1 over consists of about 6 balls, and pitcher bowls to the batsman, and they get to hit the ball around the park and score runs basically. Whichever team that plays first scores as many runs as they can, and then the second team which gets to bat second, they have to chase the runs, and then once they chase it, eventually they win the game. Cricket is played in a grassy field, basically, oval-shaped ground. Mainly, it's not by law. It doesn't have to be an oval-shaped ground, but usually all the grounds are oval-shaped. In the middle of the ground, there's like a rectangular strip called the pitch, which is formed by a different kind of grass, and as the game progresses, the grass actually becomes, it dies down a little bit on you, and then the batsmen and bowlers actually stand on that pitch or that strip to perform their duties. Then on the pitch is actually is 10 feet wide and 22 yards long. Both the 22 yards, there's a wicket on each side of the 22 yards, which is the target of batsmen and bowlers to get out the batsman, and then the batsman runs between the wickets to score runs, as well as you get to hit the ball around the park. I would like to tell you something about the cricket players. Cricket players have done a lot of good in the world. And the cricket has also produced a lot of good players as well as good human beings as well. I want to talk about a couple of players, that I think that are the best. I want to talk about an Indian player who is the batsman who just retired last month, called Sachin Tendulkar. He played amazing for his country for 20 years. I think he recorded all the world records in cricket history. I don't think any batsman can reach the milestone that actually he created. Actually, Barack Obama quoted that I don't know how the cricket sport has played, but I like to watch just Sachin Tendulkar, because every time he plays, my country's production goes down 5%. And also I want to talk about a bowler, Wasim Akram. He's from Pakistan, from my country. He developed so many different techniques in bowling, in-swinger, out-swingers, bouncers, and stuff like that. And a lot of new players are following his technique. Actually, he has a coaching place in our country where he developed new bowlers, bowlers that are coming out from his coaching training actually does well in international cricket. Those both players are retired now, basically. Last but not least, I want to talk about cricket in Houston and United States. United States team is not that good in cricket yet, but they're getting there. I want them to be in the next World Cup, which is going to be in 2018. And I want them to be here in that World Cup so people can come here and play as well. I want to talk about cricket in Houston, as the sport is very diverse. What happened that, it generated different kind of teams, different ethnic background teams. We have about 35 different teams here in Houston, which play divided into 4 to 5 different divisions. Cricket is a very good sport, very popular sport around the world. Fans are very committed. They get angry. They do everything what every sports lover do. I want cricket to come to America, as well as the way it plays back home, so I can enjoy the sport over here as well. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.